Today we are leaving the city of Seoul and we are heading to Gyeongju. Just arrived in Gyeongju and it is pouring rain, and we've also got about like 2 hours to go until we can check into our Airbnb. So I think we're just gonna go find a place that we can get some food probably, because we've been just sitting in the bus for like 4 hours now. Okay, I think I found a place to go. We just saw the fanciest looking Starbucks ever, and we're gonna go and probably hang out in here for a little while until the rain dies down a bit, because it just keeps getting worse and worse. This is crazy. So we got some stuff from Starbucks over here. I just got whatever was on their like featured menu. There was like this tiramisu cream cake, a Reuben sandwich, and then a classic latte. Excited to eat, and definitely excited to be inside of here and not outside in the rain. Okay, I think it's just about time for us to check in. So we're gonna brave the rain and make our way over to our Airbnb. And hopefully we don't get too wet. So we have just made it to our Airbnb after that crazy walk in the rain, and the place is absolutely beautiful. It's like a traditional Korean inn, I guess, or a Korean home, and it's stunning. Check this out. So after you enter from these doors, you have this beautiful hallway, and our room is right up ahead. And it's beautiful. So the one upgrade this place has versus a traditional home is that there's an actual bed rather than just a futon. And we've got some modern amenities like a TV, we've got air conditioning, and there's even a mini fridge.
It looks so nice. I feel like I'm living in like a tiny little inn back in the old Korean days.
So since it's still crazy rainy outside, I think we're just gonna hang out here for a little bit, dry off, probably take a shower because we're feeling kind of gross after that bus ride. And then hopefully if the rain calms down a bit in the evening, we will go and explore this awesome town. Great news, it has stopped raining quite as much. So we are out to explore the streets of Gyeongju, and we're so excited because the area that we're staying in is so beautiful. So one thing that I really love about Gyeongju is that all of the buildings are made in the traditional Korean style, and they have these beautiful roofs, and it just looks honestly amazing. And it doesn't matter what shop it is, it could be like a 7-Eleven or a traditional cafe, and they all look stunning.
Every street we turn onto is prettier than the last. It's such a picturesque town.
So one thing that we've noticed here in Gyeongju is they have so many of these little fortune-telling vending machines, I guess you could call them.
It's really interesting.
They're right behind us, and you use the one that's based on your horoscope. So I think we're gonna give it a try. Let's see what my fortune says. Okay. So according to this, I don't speak Korean, so I have no idea what this says. So we'll be back after I Google Translate this. This is just telling me about myself. It says I was born with a straightforward personality and a brilliant brain, and I have excellent leadership. I should be spending money, it's terrific. According to this, I'm also a genius. This is pretty good. Basically, I should spend money and I'm a genius. I approve this message. So we're here now in a park in the middle of Gyeongju, and over here there is the tombs, the royal tombs, as well as an observatory, and I think there's a bunch of other stuff to see, so we're just gonna wander around here and see what there's to see.
We're here at the Cheonseondae Observatory. It's so well preserved, and we read that it was built during the Silla monarchy, and it was built using 365 stones, representing 365 days. It's pretty interesting.
We have made it to the palace, and it's still raining. The views from out here are so stunning. The way that the lights reflect on the pond are so beautiful. And unfortunately, I think one of the main buildings is currently under construction, so we don't get the full view. But the positive side is, I think that's why it's free right now to come here, because the main building is under construction. And irregardless of that, it's so beautiful. I'm so glad that we decided to come out here tonight. Although our first day was full of a couple of ups and downs, the downs mostly being the rain coming down, we still had a great first day here in Gyeongju.
And we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone.
We're starting our second day here in Gyeongju by grabbing a coffee, and we were actually just wandering around trying to find a coffee shop to go to, and we were suddenly approached by someone asking to do an interview with us.
I think he works for the city of Gyeongju as well, so they're trying to pull some opinions from foreign tourists and see how they like Gyeongju so far, so that was quite interesting.
It was really cool, and now he called us over to a cafe and asked us if we would like a free coffee, and we of course said yeah.
You're gone now, will you call me back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that.
That was the perfect way to start our day, and now we are off to explore the town of Gyeongju a little bit more and maybe try some delicious food.
Once you've seen all the things, all the places.
It's really cool that there's a lot of traditional eateries and coffee shops, as well as modern ones like the pizza store over there.
Pieces inside your heart.
So we're just wandering around looking for a place to eat, and it seems like non-Korean food is actually really popular here. There's so many Italian restaurants and pizza shops, so we might end up getting Italian food.
Might be very interesting because I think it'll be fusion kind of style Italian food, so I'm looking forward to that.
I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation.
Funnily enough, we actually did end up choosing an Italian place. We were wandering around the streets trying to decide what to eat, and then as we were walking by this restaurant looking at it, just some random guy passing by said, "You gotta come here, it's really good," and he said the pizza here is really good, so I guess we're trying some pizza.
It worked out because I think Peter has been craving for pizza for some time now, so I'm excited because they have fusion style pasta and risotto here, so I'm gonna try some of that.
Up in space, you're inside the noise. I can feel it. Once you see all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you
We just got our pasta and it looks so good. I'm super excited for this because it's like a Korean Italian fusion basically.
I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation.
really love the pasta. It's spicy, it's creamy, and they added the pork belly in it, so it kind of changes the flavor a little bit as well. And the spaghetti noodles are well cooked. Very good.
That meal was delicious, but now we are feeling so stuffed.
That's okay because we're gonna walk it off.
We got a long walk ahead of us to our next little stop. We're here now at the Gil Hanuk Village, which is a old traditional village here in Gyeongju, and it's been really well kept, and now there is a bunch of restaurants and little shops and tea houses here, and it's just really nice to walk around, so we're just gonna explore a little bit. Gyeongju is often referred to as an open-air museum, and I can totally understand why. All of the old buildings here are so well kept, and you can just honestly wander around wherever you want pretty much, and you just see a bunch of other tourists just wandering around the streets and just checking out the old houses. We are leaving the Hanuk village now because we spotted this really beautiful river as well as this really beautiful bridge that crosses it.
But instead of crossing over the bridge, there is another pathway we can take to cross over the river.
And hopefully we don't slip and die. I feel way less impressive crossing the river on those rocks now because there is this group of old people that are crossing it, and they're doing it twice as fast as us.
I know, we were like taking our time, one step at a time. Like this lady is just like running over it. I'm so impressed.
Now we are walking towards the actual bridge because it actually looks super, super impressive, so we want to go check it out. In order to get to our next destination, we got to take the bus, and hopefully we are at the correct bus stop. So we're here at the Bangla Temple, and you do have to pay to get in, and the tickets were 2,000 won per person. So we got our ticket, so let's go. So the Bangla Temple was apparently actually made in 634, the year 634,
Wow.
which is a really long time ago. And the pagoda used to apparently be 7 stories, but now only 3 remain. So apparently it was destroyed during the Japanese occupancy, and at one point it was possibly taken over by when the Chinese were here, because there's remnants of stuff from Taiwan, from Okinawa, from mainland China inside, or there was inside of the pagoda. So it's really cool, it's really interesting.
So one of the advantages of coming to Gyeongju during a non-touristy season is you kind of get all the attractions to yourself because there's like nobody here except for us. It's kind of nice.
We are all done with the temple, and I think that's going to be our last major tourist attraction for today.
Our legs are super tired and we are slowly heading back to our Airbnb.
We've got a busy day ahead of us tomorrow, so we'll see you there.
It is day 3 in Gyeongju and the weather is finally clearing up.
So we're heading a little bit further outside of the city to check out some of the major sites here. So we are going to a famous temple now, and we could have taken the bus to get there, but then we found that you could rent these bikes instead. So we decided to rent bikes. It was about $8 per bike for the whole day, so pretty good price. So let's go and bike. Hopefully we don't die. I'm so glad that we decided to rent bikes. This is so much more fun than taking the bus.
We only been biking for 10 minutes and I'm already sweating. It's really humid. This bike ride is tiring, but the view is so stunning.
This dude thought the view was so nice that he had to get out of his car and just take a picture. We managed to turn off the very busy road and now we are just cycling through these beautiful rice paddies, and it's so nice out here. I don't know if we're allowed to be here, but there was a car that drove by and he didn't yell at us, so I think we're okay. We've been biking for just about an hour now, a little over an hour, and we are almost there. I think we got about 10 minutes to go. Whew. We finally made it after about an hour and a half of biking. I'm very sweaty, but I'm alive. Now to go and I think we gotta hike up to the temple or walk up to the temple. Should be okay though. So we finally made it to the Gyeongju Temple, or at least the entrance of it. We got our tickets. They were 6,000 won each, so about $6 Canadian per person. And we're excited to check this out because we biked for forever to get here. And I'm very, very sweaty. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I changed into shorts because I was wearing jeans earlier and I was getting like so sweaty and it's kind of gross. And thankfully, I just happened to have my shorts in my backpack, so that was pretty great. So, changed into my shorts.
So we heard this temple is like the most famous Buddhist temple and is considered a national treasure of South Korea.
So this was actually the very first Buddhist temple in Korea, and it was built during the Silla rule when the Silla decided that Korea was going to be a Buddhist country. Guys, this temple is so beautiful. This is definitely one of the nicest Buddhist temples that I've been to. The grounds are kept so well and all of the original architecture is still here and it looks amazing. And my hair looks ridiculous, but that's okay. So right in front of us is the original entrance to the temple. And there are 33 steps over here and they represent
33 steps to enlightenment.
Which is pretty interesting. Unfortunately, you cannot walk up or down these steps anymore. I think it's because they're trying to keep them preserved because they are the original stone steps.
Another interesting thing about this main hall is there are two pagodas on the side of the main hall. And one of the pagoda, they found like the oldest written text ever in the world. So that's kind of pretty interesting, right?
We are all done with the temple and it was absolutely beautiful and I would definitely recommend that you come out here. Now we're gonna probably grab a bite to eat and then hop back on our bikes and head back into the town of Gyeongju.
Unfortunately, all of the restaurants seems to be taking a break, so they're closed momentarily.
Yeah, because we're kind of in a weird time. It's like kind of past lunch now, so pretty much all of the restaurants are closed. So I don't know where we're gonna get food from. We might just have to bike back on an empty stomach. So unfortunately, as we said, it seems like most of the restaurants are closed, but there was a coffee shop that was open, so I figure we'll get a coffee at least.
They got a really nice patio, so we're just chilling here, drinking our coffee, and then we're gonna head out.
Alright, we're all done, and now we start our hour and a half-ish bike ride back home. The ride back has already been so much better. Most of it has been downhill, and it is just a nice, relaxing ride. Whereas on the way there, I legitimately thought I was gonna die. So this is much better. We have just made it back and dropped off our bikes. And if you're looking for a place to rent bikes, this place is really good because it's only 8,000 won per person. And the other ones we saw were 10,000 won per person. If you're wondering where it is, it's right across from the McDonald's, and the bus station is really close by as well. Now we are off to find some food because we are absolutely starving.
We chose to eat at a Korean restaurant, and so far it looks really good. So I can't wait to try it out.
They have a combo for 2 available, and I think that's what we're gonna go with because it just makes choosing really easy.
That meal was the perfect way to end our last day in Gyeongju.
The steak bowl was especially so delicious.
But we're so tired from our bike ride. I think we're gonna end our vlog here.
We hope you guys enjoyed spending the last 3 days with us here in Gyeongju. If you guys did, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. Yep. And we'll see you guys in the next one.